Hey, and welcome back to BloonsGoBoom. This special Halloween setup just dropped this morning, and we are going to keep diving into the spookiest maps on the hardest difficulties in this series. So let's continue on Haunted. We are currently working on Impoppable, so let's dive right in. Now, if you want to see how we got here, beating the hard standard mode as well as the alternate balloons round, those will be on our page, so go ahead and go check those out. As always, we will start with our hero Sauda right in the center spot, right off one of these corners in the middle to make sure that she can catch balloons coming from both directions and get us through these first couple of rounds. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to put a pirate ship right down at the bottom part of the water where it can reach both sides. And we still have yet to name our Monkey Buccaneer, so let us know in the comments what you think we should be naming our first Monkey Buccaneer that comes out every round. We're going to let these two go for just a little bit, and then we're going to get our first farm out. So let's fast forward it until we do that. Alright, we've got our first farm out. So this is going to be the beginning of our economy, and there's a couple ways we can go right now. We can either upgrade to the camo detection on our Buccaneer, or we can increase the production on our farm. We're going to increase the production on our farm right now. And the reason we do that first is because we're just going to have the ability to get some money faster, and then we'll be able to still upgrade to the long range as well as the crow's nest. And then we're actually going to upgrade our Buccaneer again, and we're going to give him the grape shot ability and then hot shot right afterwards. So then we have a tower that can beat anything that is thrown at it, any type of balloon, lead, camo, white, black, zebra, anything, purple. This Monkey Buccaneer can then do it all. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to add another farm, and we're going to increase that production as well. Because Impoppable does go all the way to round 100 and everything is so dang expensive, having a lot of money is pretty much the most important part of this map.
Oh no! Ben's tech bot was taken by one of the Moab balloons. Pick which one is correct and help Ben retrieve his precious tech. But if you get it wrong, you must subscribe to the BloonsGoBoom channel, where you will continue to bear witness to the monkey's utter destruction of their balloon enemies. Now, which Moab do you think has Ben's tech bot? Well, if you pick number 2, you are correct, and for everyone else, make sure to hit that subscribe button, or Pat will know. But in the meantime, it's back to the action.
Alright, and welcome back. So we've done a lot in that couple of rounds. We destroyed this tree and we placed our first super monkey here, and we upgraded to a cannon ship on the Monkey Buccaneer, not the merchant man. And we're going to put a monkey village up here as well, give it the bigger radius. Ooh, I messed up. I would have liked this farm to be inside of the range, because we're going to do the bottom pathing here, making things and upgrades a little bit cheaper. But really the big thing we're going to be going for is this 12,000 coin upgrade. And what that upgrade does is it makes the popping power and the cash generation for our super monkey and anything inside of its range much better. So it'll increase the amount of money this banana farm produces, as well as every time this monkey pops something, it will increase that amount as well. So we're not going to get that immediately, and that's okay, because really right now we want to get up to the monkey pirates, allowing us to have the ability to destroy this Moab with the ability. Getting through round 40 pretty easy. Next thing we're going to do, we are going to put a farm in that area. We want to make sure we have at least 2 farms inside of the path for this monkey village. Let's get this up to a marketplace as well. Coming up on round 50 here. Let's do this. Let's give Laser Blast and Knockback so that everything kind of stays a little bit better, and we're starting to see more camo, so let's do an Ultra Vision on this Super Monkey as well. If you saw the thumbnail, you know exactly the pathing we're going with this one. And you know what, in order for our economy, we are going to put an Engineer Monkey over here with a balloon trap. It's going to shrink the number of balloons we have to deal with, and it's going to give us more economy as well. We're going to put it as far down that line as possible. So then now most of these will be dealt with, and we're going to, like I said, we're going to keep getting more income from it. Grab that Moab. We can go ahead and sell this extra farm. So now we're just down to the 2 that'll get extra income once we buy the Monkey Town bonus. And here we go. So now we're going to do the Monkey City, and instead of 20, these will be getting another 20% more once they've been upgraded. So you're at 24 now, which is good. Give him his plasma. We'll give him his Plasma Blast. And like I said, with economy being one of the most important things, we do want to add a merchantman now. So you can see our Engineer Monkey's pretty much paid for himself at this point, or just short of, but it has, you know, deleted a lot of the balloons we would have had to deal with. These 2 banana farms have well more than paid for themselves. And the next, what we're going to do, because we are right at round 60, we are going to buy the Monkey-opolis, which does take off these 2. But then instead of only getting 24, we're getting 200 every single time one of these drop. So we're significantly increasing our money being made. And I am going to put 1 marketplace right next to it with the goal of upgrading it all the way to a Monkey Wall Street so that we don't have to hover to collect everything from this Monkey City. But that is going to take a little bit. So first we're going to add a Dark Knight. And let me know in the comments, what do you think of the new Halloween skins they added on everything as well? Have you bought anything from the trophy store that is Halloween themed this year? And what are your favorite items and things that they made for it? I love the new skin, especially on the home screen. I think it's been great. Okay, so we do need a little bit more help. So up here, let's go ahead and put a tax shooter, get it up to tier 4 and even more tax. so that it can help pop everything near the middle. And then let's also put one of my favorite towers out. Let's go ahead and make sure that this helicopter can also see camo, because we don't have the center pathing going here. We have the larger jungle drums pathing. And I don't know, for a long time when you start playing this game, I really don't know that you didn't know the benefits of this monkey city and monkey village and how all the different paths really interact with each other, but I do think it's one of the most necessary towers in later games like Impoppable, sometimes Chimps mode. The monkey village and monkey city is really a big benefit for a lot. So, but I think all three paths have a lot to offer. Very few towers do you really utilize all three pathings. All right, and let's keep celebrating our Halloween friend with our Necromancer that we've used pretty much every time on this map. Let's put everything up here at the top. And you can see our monkey village, we've gotten 18,000 from that already, and we can sell it for nearly 32,000. So it really does pay for itself, and we will be selling it later on in the round. Every time I get to around 89, whether I'm doing Impoppable or Chimps mode, when I know I have to get to around 100, that's when you want to sell off your income producers for the last 10 rounds, because that's when it gets to be the most difficult. Let's get it up to a central market here. Let's upgrade to an Apache dart ship just to help keep us as protected as possible. You can see our hero's already up to level 12, so pretty much everything she's doing is really destroying balloons, and she's becoming a big, massive help through all this. We're going to let this run for just a little bit because we want to stack up some money, and we're going to see how it goes for the next few rounds. Alrighty, and we are about to have round 80 pop off, but before that happens, here, let me stop it before the round so we can just take a quick look at what we've got. We've got about 10 rounds left of our income producers, but first let's do the Pirate Lord, increasing its rope ability, be able to pull some more things in. We could save for a couple of more things. We're right at the point where we can get a couple new items, so we're going to wait just a moment through round 80. So everything just went off. Let's speed this up a little bit. We can yank it right down. So let's turn auto start back on and let's get through the 80s. Like I said, the goal was originally hoping to get this up to a Monkey Wall Street. Doesn't look like that's going to happen with enough time for it to really be worth it, so we're not going to focus on that right now. What we are going to do is we are going to increase our Batman to a Dark Champion. And you can see that this Pirate Lord ability and what it has the potential to do, yanking in most of the Moabs in a round. Our Apache Dart ship is obviously crushing it, taking care of everything else, all the little ones. And there we go, there's our Dark Champion. And The reason I wanted to do that is because then we can use his ability and go anywhere in the entire map. So if we see an issue and we want to put him out there, we can do that. We're going to leave him where he is for now, because like I said, he's kind of in the center of the map, and that's what I wanted to leave it. Pull in the ZOMG. We're about to get our first look at what is my new favorite Halloween skin that Ninja Kiwi added. It is the Spider DDT. That's the one that I want to be able to grab. I haven't bought it yet, so I guess we won't see it here, but I'll show you in the, you'll see it in the store when you go in anytime this month, or till Halloween, I guess. But that'll be the one I'll have hopefully here in future videos once I get the trophies for it and purchase it. Alright, and we are going to turn auto start off again before we get to around 90. Alright, and we are going to sell off our income producers. So we're going to sell off the Wall Street, we're going to sell off the Monkey Village because that's primarily what that was there for. We are going to sell off our Merchant Mint because it's not doing a huge amount of damage, but it did get us, you know, more than paid for itself in that time and gave us some extra funds to work with. Same thing with this Engineer Monkey. It's not really doing damage the way we need it to do. It was really just here to get us a little bit of extra money over a couple of different humps. And now you can see we've got almost $120,000 to play with, and the best use of that is to do an Apache Prime as well as an Inferno Ring, because these 3 tier 5s as well as a tier 4 Super Monkey will get us hopefully through these next couple rounds. So let's take a look. And we will turn auto start back on. There you go, there go the DDTs. Pull those bad boys in. They're propping pretty quick. I do like getting to this Inferno Ring because it does shoot fire farther than its standard range. Let's yank those guys in. Those DDTs get slowed down pretty quickly, especially with the knockback ability from our Dark Knight. Yank those ZOMGs in so they don't pose more of a problem. Let's go ahead and upgrade to a Prince of Darkness, making those Necromancer popped balloons come back and make them more strong. Alright, here's our DDTs, the fast moving ones. They're seeming to get slaughtered pretty quickly. We're not even using the ability quite yet. On to 96. Use the ability to give us a little more space. And you can see nothing's really getting through this middle section, and that's really what we're looking for. Pull in those 2 fortified ZOMGs. Fortified DDTs aren't even getting through the halfway point, and here's our bad. It's getting hurt. It's coming through its first little round. How does it do when it gets past this middle section? Let's just for safety put a big old spike factory right here. We've got some extra money to deal with. I would just hate for it to get through, but it doesn't look like it's going to. And there we go. We've gotten our Insta Monkey. And there is our medal for beating this round. Thank you very much for taking a peek at this. If you liked the video, if you like this collection event, if you like what's going on right now with this new upgrade, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We will see you next time.